Hi students, welcome to Metier Study Center. We are preparing for MBA entrance exams like CAT, XAT, NMAT, and SNAP, and for +2 students, IPMAT, ZIPMAT, as well as law preparation. Today, we will go with certain concept, effect concept. Why this concept is very important for us? As because in our school days or during our entrance preparation, like for engineering entrance preparation, we always go with conventional method using equations and all. But if we look at the MBA entrance exam papers and other competitive exam papers, sometimes if we will go with conventional method, traditional method by using equations X, Y, Z, then it will be time consuming. So this effect concept will help you out in few parts in arithmetic where you can use it without equation, without traditional method, but just using your logical sense. And I am sure that all of you are having some basic logical sense. Just you have to apply it. First, I am going with briefly the concept, and then we will go with one example. What is effect? In effect concept, first we will focus on the basic data. Basic data means on which base you have to consider the effect. Second one is how much effect. And the third one is effect on how many. On how many means always we have to go with the final data, right? Let's go with one basic example. Say there are 5 students in a class and their average marks is 83. Okay. Now, average marks 83 means 5 students may get 5 distinct marks and their final average is coming as 83. What is average? Average is sum of the number of marks, sum of the marks divided by number of marks. So in this case, if we go with total average, total marks will be nothing but 83 into 5. In our school days, we used to calculate in this way, that 83 into 5. Now, one new student joined the class. And this new student has marks, say, 89. Now, what is our traditional method? That 83 into 5 plus 89 whole divided by 6. Then first you have to multiply 83 into 5. Then you have to add 89, then divide by 6. So if you will have some calculation speed, then also it will take something around 2 minutes to solve, 1.5 to 2 minutes to calculate this, right? Always you may not get suitable data, right? So this effect concept will help you out to avoid this basic one. Now let's check this. 5 students average 83 marks. So what we assume that each student gets 83. So there are 5 students, so 5 times 83. Now, the moment this 6th student joins the class with the score 89, so obviously he is contributing more than 83. Now, here our basic data is coming 83. We have to consider whatever is extra or whatever is less with respect to this 83, right? So how much? Now this student, he scored 89. So if we write down this in this way, if it is 83, so the average of 6 students will be 83 as because all got 83 marks, right? If we'll go with this conventional calculation, 83 into 5 plus 83 plus 6 divided by 6. Now here we are having 83 into 6 plus 6 divided by 6. So what we are getting here, that this 83 plus 6, 83 into 6 by 6, this will give you 83. And this 6 divided by 6 will give you plus 1. So new average will be coming as 84. So what we have done here, we did not follow this conventional multiplication and addition. Rather, we went with some other technique here. We have taken out the base 83 and we focus more on extra 6. Now, if it is extra 6, come here. 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83. We are having 6 in our hand. When you are dividing this extra 6 among these 6 students, so what you are getting here, that how much effect? The effect here is coming extra 6, and this will be divided on the final number 6, as because when you are calculating the final average, it will be average of 6 students. So now this 6 extra will be distributed among these 6 students equally. Now each student will get plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Check. Here we are getting plus 1. So your average is coming 84 without the conventional method. So this is the explanation. Now what you have to do? Check it. What you have to do here, that our point 1 is 83, existing average. Point 2, it is extra 6. Point 3, final number 6. So effect in average will be 6 by 6 plus 1. So new average is nothing but 83 plus 1, 84. Now, the reverse one. If this student scored 80. The sixth student scored 80. This value remains 83. This value is now -3. This value again remains 6. So what effect is coming here? It will be -3 by 6. It will be coming as 0.5, but with minus sign. Right? Now, new average will be 83 minus 0.5. It will be 82.5. And I am damn sure that you are comfortable with this kind of simple calculation. You need not to go for equation. You need not to go for unnecessary calculations, what we used to follow in our school days. This effect concept we will apply in one previous year paper. We have to go with one previous year paper, say, just a minute. What we can say here, say the new student score is, in place of 89, the score is 80. So effect is -3. Okay. Now check. What you have to calculate here, if you go back to the previous page, check here, basic data, 83. How much effect? -3. On how many? 6. So it will be coming as -3 divided by 6 minus 0.5. So average is coming as -82. New average will be coming as 82.5. Okay. Now coming to this actual paper. Then you will be feeling more comfortable here. Let me arrange the question clearly. Then it will be helpful to you. So what is important here? You have to focus on few things here. Very important things here is you have to pick up correct data. Right? What is important? What is required for your calculation? Right? Now this is the question. The average weight of students in a class increases by 600 grams. So what we are getting here, that the effect is coming here. Let me mark that. The effect is coming here in the final average is 600 grams and it is increases. So if you will go with these three, for the practice purpose, I am writing down all these three things. Actually, you did not to go with that. So here we are having 600 grams extra. For what? As because few new students joined the class whose average weight is 3 kg more than the average weight of the original students. Right? So they are contributing 3 kg extra in the average, and that affects by 600 gram plus in the final average. And obviously, number 3 will be final number of students that we don't know. And this is the base, that means the original weight, original average weight, that also we don't know. So in this question, what you require, you have to find out the ratio. Now, one thing you have to understand here, that in ratio based questions, ratio does not mean actual value. Ratio means comparative value. So when we have to go for any calculation with comparative values, you can go with wild assumption that will make your calculation easy. So in this question, हमें क्या चाहिए? We need the ratio of original students to new number of students. And what idea we are getting here, that this final number of students is nothing but original student plus new student. So what we are getting here, हमें ratio चाहिए. We don't need any actual value. So what we can do here, we can go with assumption that new student, we have only one. So let me write it down in some different color, then it will be more clear to you. Let it be 1 here. Means one student, he is contributing 3 kg, means 3000 gram extra. Now, when we divide this extra 3000 gram among the final number of students, each one is getting 600 gram. So when each one is getting 600 gram, so obviously we have 3000 by 600, 5 number of students finally. So when we have 5 number of students finally, that is coming here, final number 5. So number of new students 1, total number 5, so obviously original number 4. So this ratio will be coming as 4:1. So what idea we are getting here, that the ratio is 4:1, and how it is coming? We used this data only, that extra 3000 gram and average will give you extra 600. So it is coming as 5. Total number of students, final number of students 5. We assumed that new number of students was 1. So original number of students 4. The ratio is 4:1. So this is from actual CAT paper. Now, if we'll follow this basic logic of effect, you can solve this problem in 15 seconds. Okay. Just you have to go with this 3000, this 600, and this 5. But you have to assume here 1. So rest over will come here. So this kind of concepts will be discussed in our regular classes that we are going to start on 21st April. This will be wholly online classes, we will discuss concepts, we will discuss some previous year papers, and we will have doubt clearing sessions every week so that by the end of the week, you will be feeling comfortable in that particular concept taught in the script. So we will be coming with new videos again. By that time, stay happy and stay tuned for your CAT 2025 preparation. Thank you.